Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello, children. Old Cappy here. We gotta do this. I gotta get going. I gotta fly out to Vegas. And we have my coffee makes me poop mug, so you know it's serious. Take a belt of the old coffee there. All right. This comes from a woman or a young lady. Dear Cappy, please keep me anonymous. I've been watching your channel for the past 2 years. Even though I first started hating you, I realized you aren't mean or trying to hurt people, but actually care. I realized watching your videos that I am a traditional girl and I do not want to get married and have kids. I also like traditional guys, which means I want them to ask me out. Oh, really? Oh, don't worry, we're getting there. So I got the coffee out. Which leads me to my question, how do I get the guy I like to ask me out? This is a general question, but right now there's a guy in my class I've been giving every signal and hint to. The old hints. Where you girls don't take the hint the guy doesn't like you. You know, it's not possible. I gave him every hint and he's still asking me out. Or he doesn't like me. Okay, at least you're realistic. You admit there's a chance he doesn't like you. I will admit I'm being stubborn by insisting he asked me out, but how do I speed up the process and actually get him to do so? Classes are ending soon. Oh, I remember this. That's right. Okay. Because I asked, I'm like, well, wait, because this seems so quaint and outdated. Like, I thought all the youngins asked people out on the Insta chats and the social grams. And, it's so cute. It's they're in love. Oh, young love. Ooh. He has to ask her out before Christmas vacation sets in and he goes away and bangs his girlfriend from high school. How does she intervene? Could make a Hallmark Channel movie. Classes are ending soon and then it will be Christmas vacation, but in general, how do you get guys to realize you have an interest and get them to ask you out? Thanks for all you do, Anonymous. All right. Dear, I say dear because I'm truly going to be an older brother and kick your ass on this one. And any women that are listening, because the amount of smoke that has been blown up your asses makes all the smoke industrial output of China look like a clean day in the middle of nowhere, North Dakota. You're not going to get what you want, okay? There's two ways out of this, but in your case, both pursuits can be pursued because you have work to do in both categories. I appreciate and understand that you are a traditional girl and you want a traditional guy, but that ship has sailed long ago, all right? Okay, here's what happened. For not even for 3 decades, gosh, I'm 40 and I remember it was just beaten into my brain as a 6-year-old child that women were equal. I had it blowtorched into my brain, women are equal. And I don't know if you know this, but this is what's happened, okay? I'll give you the lowdown. You see, you women, maybe not you, but women in general, told men women are equal. You told us that you wanted to be treated equally. And here's the funny part. Men heard women want to be equal. I know that's crazy in the world of females, but words have meanings. And men said, you want to be treated as an equal? Okay, they want to be treated. And guess what they did? They started treating you as an equal. Now, what you're running into is we want to be treated equal when it's of benefit, not when it comes to the responsibilities and hard work, like approaching people, getting shot down, risking rejection, in men's case, getting shot at, doing hard manual labor, working in oil fields, working as linemen when it's 20 below odds. Yeah, no, you girls are all there for getting the equal pay and a nice air-conditioned office, or like, when I don't know, when it comes to hiring, but when it comes to picking up the check or doing your equal part to ask men out, you rapidly become traditionalists. Right? And I'm not saying that you're choosing, all right? I'm not saying you realize you're traditional. I believe that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the environment has changed. And one of the reasons I asked about your age, like, well, wait, not only was I curious, like, why aren't you being asked out on the Instagram? I was thinking, like, was this a night class? Are you older? Because it seems weird that people are asking each other out in public. but also because of the youth, because the younger guys are, the more they believe. I mean, I remember this. Like, here you are, 6 years old, and you're teaching, women are equal, women are equal, women are, hey, lady, bitch, fuck off, all right, yes. Let me play with my frogs, Jesus. But then when you hit puberty, you're like, hey, women are equal. And I'm telling you, this is what women are equal. They're going to ask us that. They wanted to be treated as equal. Well, if Amy likes me, Amy will ask me out. And then it takes several years. Men are not too quick, if you didn't know. It takes several years to realize you girls didn't mean any of that shit. You want only equality in benefits, not equality in responsibility and the pain that comes with getting those benefits. And so the undergrad still kind of makes sense, because what you're told as a young man, young boy, you like girls, women are, and you have your teacher just punching you in the face, and your professors and everybody punching you in your face that women are equal. Like, okay, they're equal, so they will act equal. Fine, we got it. But when we say, oh, there's some benefits to women being equal, like they're gonna carry half the load that we used to carry all the entire time. That they're gonna do some of the heavy lifting here. And so when you're in middle school, you're just a young boy, you're like, well, okay, they're not asking me out. Maybe I'm ugly. And that's completely understandable, because everybody's awkward and nerdy except for the popular kids. And in high school, and then that kind of switches. Maybe it's just my high school. And the promise of college, and parents are lying, I'm abbreviating this a lot. The point is that it's not until you get to college where you're like, this is the third time's a charm. Okay, women will be equal in college, where they're smart. I remember my mom saying, the smart girls are in college. I'm like, oh, so I got to deal with this shit until college? Good. And then you get to college, you're like, oh no, it's just high school version 2.0. He may still be operating under that premise. That no, women are equal, and if you'd like them, you'd ask them out. That's a very real possibility. Then there's, of course, the cynical, evil older brother asshole side of me. I say, all right, let's just cover our bases. Send me a pic of you, and I said, see if you can score a pic of the guy, and you did, and he is a cute guy. Dear, you are not cute enough for him. You are fat. I mean, you're not fat, but you're definitely 20 pounds overweight, which makes our previous discussion academic. All right. I think if I had to put money on it, there's a 65% chance he's just not attracted to you, which you admit right up front there. And there's maybe a 35% chance he's either not picking up on your signals, or he's still believing the female equality thing that you girls are going to ask him out if you really liked him. But let's just cut through the chase, shall we? Look, don't. You're about 20 pounds overweight. You need to lose 20 pounds. And I know you're traditional, but don't act, we don't do Oprah here. Oprah has ruined generations of women, okay? What slight piece of land I got here with my machine guns, we're going to fight back and introduce reality to you girls and actually have some progress. If you lose 20 pounds, he might pay attention to you, all right? Whoa. So this then that's the simple answer. This then becomes, can you lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks? Not healthily. No, not really. Which then, it's like, okay, well, I think you're going to be looking at him come January. And it's not like, I remember I went to U of M, there's 50,000 students, so unless you got the girl's number, you could literally lose someone after class ended. You never see that person again because there's 50,000 students on campus. But with social media, that's not quite the crisis it is now. So what you're going to be doing, what we're going to do, is you're going to play for January, okay? That's what you're going to do. You're not going to have classes. You're going to have a month off, essentially, and you're going to diet, and you're going to work out. And that's that hard part of equality. That's that hard part of responsibility. You want the benefits? You want this guy plowing you? Well, then you better be plowable, because he has every right not to ask you out. I can almost guarantee he gets the hints. He probably knows that you like him, but he's just like, oh yeah, that's nice, that's cool. And he's just like, thank God women don't ask men. That's the good thing, is when the fat ugly girl has a crush on you, you're like, oh God, thank God women didn't actually mean that equality thing, because I don't have to worry about her asking me out, because that would take courage. That would take balls. And last I checked, women don't have them. So what you're going to do is you're going to get his number, or social media contact, whatever. Numbers. How antiquated are you, Aaron? You're going to get his phone number or contact him over social media. I had the idea of you maybe like if he was still in town, like you guys, you know, you're on Christmas break, but you're both still in town, you go and work out with him. Like, hey, I want to lose some weight, and that I don't think that I don't think that will work. It might work, but I like more the stark contrast where you were overweight and he didn't want to plow you, to all of a sudden you lose 20 pounds, and that's pretty aggressive. But maybe 10 pounds in a month, 15 maybe. I don't want you like going bulimic or anything like that on me. But where then he sees you 15 pounds lighter, and it's like, holy shit, you know, and maybe you do yourself up a little bit. Don't overdo it. I had that one gal, she actually went and had her face professionally done, and just to get this guy to ask her out. I'm like, dude, you need to lose weight. It's probably the same situation. It is the same situation in your case. So let's not waste any more time, effort, and energy trying to drop hints or signals or all that other bullshit, all right? Just admit you're afraid of the gym and you're afraid of it. That's another thing. Before I give you your plan, unfortunately for you, traditional women, I do believe you that you are a traditional woman. That I don't doubt. But let's knock it off with the bullshit, okay? Don't use that as an excuse. Well, he should ask me out. You're a coward. You're also a coward. If you were more practical, you would have asked him out already. So don't tell me, at least in part, your decision to get him to ask you out is that you're not deathly afraid of asking him out and rejection, okay? So let's cut through the bullshit right there. The other thing on a more practical measure is this is the new rules of the game. I know you may be traditional. I know many of you women out there are traditional, and you like it if the guy who asks you out. Too bad. Your sisters voted this fucking feminist Nazi bullshit in. All right? You get to deal with it. So these are the new rules. You girls may just have to suck it up and ask a guy out. You know, you wanted boys to be girls, girls to be boys. Well, that's happening now, and there are consequences. So if you want cute Jimmy over in class, I still love how you like a guy in class. I'm like, oh, she's not going to get him because she's fat, but it's so cute. It would be really cute if for once you actually made the Hallmark movie come true. You lost the weight and you got him. That'd be great. That'd be the greatest thing ever. Anyway, my larger point is that it's too bad for you traditional girls. I'm sorry. I'm with you. I'm all for women being traditional. You wanted the men to do their roles. You wanted women to do their roles, and we each helped each other out because of specialization and a division of labor. I'm all with, because that's the way it works the best. But that's not the rules now. That's not the rules. You look at the way you women vote. You want feminism up the yin-yang. Okay, you got it, sisters. Now start acting like men. Start acting like equals. And I don't care if you're traditional or not. Those are the new rules. Not because it's anything I'd like it to be, but because you've trained the men as well. You have trained these boys. Do you notice the noodle arms, how they're all looking like women? That's you. You girls voted that in. That's your fault. So that's the new reality. That is reality. You get to deal with the fact men are not asking women out as much as you do the fact of gravity, thermodynamics, or any other law of physics or reality. Yeah, so I take this wallet, I drop it. Gravity. That's as sure as I let this go. That's as sure as you're gonna have to start asking boys out. Boom. Oh, too bad. New reality. The new normal. A brave new world. But for practical purposes. Okay? We don't deal with feelings. You want feelings? Oprah's over there. Democrat Party's over there. They'll lie to your face and tell you whatever you want to feel, and there will be no fucking production. Okay? There will be no success. There will still be a wage gap. You still won't get Jimmy. I don't know why his name's Jimmy. If you want Jimmy, here's what the reality is you're about 20 pounds overweight. Your best strategy, here's your way out. I'm giving you this is how you get Jimmy, is you don't ask him out now. You get contact information before whatever. Maybe I was saying like over Christmas, if you guys live near the area, say, hey, you want to get coffee? My folks kind of get boring after a while, and just check up with him. But you don't work out with them. Hey, I'm going to work on try to lose weight, because then it admits you go in power girl. You go in, you hit the gym, you diet, you lose the 10 to 15 pounds, and then you follow up again with them physically. You run into Jimmy. A month or so from now. You can start working out now too. I don't know what your school schedule is, but you can start doing this now. And then after a month goes by and you come back 15 pounds lighter, and you're like, whoa. And that's your best shot. That's your best shot. You stand no shot now. You do not back up into this. But when you do back up into this, then you revisit Jimmy again physically. Say, hey, you want to get a coffee or something? Blah, 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 blah. And then make sure, don't overly dress up. Don't overdo it. But, wear something cute. If you got bazooms, kind of pronounce those girls. Use all your assets. And then, and I know this pisses you women off, men like physical beauty, first and foremost, above all else, has been that way forever, will continue to be forever, play by those rules or not. Now, so if you want to play by those rules, and you will, if you lose the weight, you will get Jimmy to ask you out. All right? You get Jimmy just to, skip the asking out part. I guess that's what they do nowadays. I don't know what the kids are up to now. It's the Netflix and chill stuff. That's what those hip kids are up to nowadays. That's how you get... But this goes back to traditionalism. How did girls get guys? Well, you looked comely and beautiful, and the guy says, man, I want to plow that. May have been a little bit more polite back in the olden days. He says, I wish to forth go and createth. Yeah, be sexy, be physically attractive, you'll get guys to ask you out. And then the only other caveat, and this is, hopefully you got social media contact, find out if he's gay. I forgot about that random variable guy. He could be gay, he could just not like girls. But going forward in general, you want to know in general how you got to be physically attractive. That's how you get guys to ask you out. That's how you get the guy to like you to ask you out. You get physically attractive. No tattoos, no purple hair, no shaved hair, no armpit hair. Here's hair except up here. Lots of luxury flowing locks. Lots of hair. Lots of hair. No hair below the neck. None. Back up into this. That's it, girls. You know what it is. You know what? Let's be truthfully honest. You damn well know what men want. You damn well know how to get men. You just don't want to put forth the effort. You want to be lied to. All right. Well, good luck with that strategy of failure. All right. But that's how it is. So you girls can, we're equal. We ain't got to get it. And men, anything men can do, we can do better. But sure. Okay. Now you want guys to ask you out. You want to go back to tradition. You want to be a cafeteria feminist. Well, I want this. I want to be treated like a woman in the old classic 1950s. Well, okay. For you hypocrites, and that's what you are, be physically attractive. Period. End of discussion. And then, if you do that, and the guy still doesn't, it could be he's gay. Could be. Or it's the statistical rare chance you're just not his type. But if you're pretty and nice, pretty nice, wow, top 5% of women ever. Well, this day and age, all the work is done for you then. So stop wasting calories of energy trying to drop hints and all that. Take those calories of energy, hit the gym, diet. You'll get a higher return on investment on your time. I know it's not what you want to do, but men don't like going to the gym either, as evidenced by all the millennial noodle arm boys running around. All right, questions, answers, Asshole Consulting. We'll see you all later. Toodles.